everybody. Yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon. I wasn't expecting to do a beer review today. I had to work yesterday and didn't do one, and I was scheduled to work today, and they called about an hour or so before I was supposed to come in and said he had overstaffed. They get a truck delivery in tomorrow, and he was expecting to need a lot of people to get the warehouse area ready, but didn't need me, so I'm going to do another one today of these Samuel Adams beers from the fall sampler pack. I think it's the harvest pack. I'm going to do the Hazel Brown. As many of you know, brown ales are not one of my favorite styles, but I always try to give them a fair grade anyway, review them fairly. From the website, a little bit off the bottle, it says it's flavorful. Dark brown ale has a distinct hazelnut aroma and taste. Slightly sweet caramel and toffee malt notes accentuate the pleasant roasted hazelnut character. This medium-bodied brew finishes smooth with an underlying spiciness from the hops. 5.2% ABV. So let's get this in a glass and see what we have. I was supposed to work to 9:30 tonight, so I didn't figure I'd be able to have a beer till after 9:30 tonight, but I'm having one now. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday, so no smoke or anything, nothing really. So let me get this poured. Well, that's a decent pour. Well, it's brown, almost amber. Good looking beer. Of course, brown ale, what do you expect? Got a nice, almost 2 fingers of a fluffy, really fluffy, slightly off-white head. Decent looking beer, so let me get a nose on it. Okay, I'm getting the hazelnuts right out front. Little dark malt. Oh, hang on. My notes from the website are blowing away. Little caramel. Yeah, maybe a little brown sugar. Some light coffee. Definitely getting those heavy dose of the hazelnuts though, so good smelling beer so far, so let me give it a taste. Okay, I'm definitely getting the hazelnut flavor. That's pretty much all so far. The overall malt flavor is pretty light. I'm getting some nice, slightly earthy hops there on the finish. Basically, there's maybe a little toastiness, but hazelnut and toast are basically the main flavors I'm getting. There is a light, slightly lingering caramel finish, sweetness on the finish. Maybe some earthy, piney type hop flavors, providing a little balance. But not enough. There's not enough bitterness there to really overcompensate for the sweetness. It's definitely a sweet beer. Maybe just a light hint of a light coffee kicks in about mid-palate. Seems a bit watery, bit thin, slightly over-carbonated, but got those hops, those slightly earthy hops kick in towards the finish to kind of alleviate that malty, well, not really malty, hazelnut sweetness there at the end. So let me, whoop, there goes my hat and my paper. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit. I'll go retrieve my stuff. It's a windy day today. So be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It hadn't been all that long, maybe 10 minutes or so. I just been sipping on this slowly. In all honesty, it's not too bad of a beer. It's probably my least favorite of the ones I've had so far. I still got that Dunkelweizen to do. Probably do that tomorrow. I don't have to work again. I'm not scheduled to work again until Saturday, so I'm going to try to get that one out of the way tomorrow, and then I'll finish the Sam Adams sampler pack. But overall, you know, as I've noticed, as this warmed up a little bit, the light coffee flavor has come out a little more, but it's still just right there in the middle of the palate. It's a bit sweet for my taste. I don't think there's quite enough hop bitterness to alleviate that, and it ends kind of sweet. It's got a kind of a lingering, really lingering hazelnut sweet flavor. Like I said, the malts are just not coming out in this at all. It's primarily just hazelnut and some, you know, a little bit of toastiness and some light, very light, earthy piney hops. I'm not super impressed with this. The nose is actually the best part of it. It's pretty promising when you smell it, but the taste and the mouthfeel, like I said, it's a really thin mouthfeel. The carbonation has eased up somewhat, so it's not quite so bad. It does have a kind of a smooth, almost creamy taste, because at this point the carbonation's dissipated almost entirely, so it feels a little heavier than it is, but it's still a light mouthfeel. I'm going to give this Samuel Adams Hazel Brown, like I said, probably my least favorite of the four I've had so far. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's above average. It's a decent drinkable beer. I wouldn't turn it down if somebody offered me one, but you know, if I see it in a 6-pack or whatever, I probably won't buy it. But 6 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer.